Hello there and welcome. Today we will be discussing singleness in the Bible. What it looks like, what the Bible has to say about it, and also more just like general advice about singleness in general. Generally speaking. To the general, if he's here. I am your host, and today we will be playing The Binding of Isaac just the same as yesterday and tomorrow. But we will be trying to unlock Tainted Jacob. This is the first time I've played this character on the save file. I am probably horrible at him, but I figured it was really ironic. Mistimed that just a little bit, but yeah, I just figured I need to do this either this episode or next. So I figured, why not do it in the episode about singleness, because it's funny, it's ironic. And I should try to move faster today, only because there is the possibility of the boss rush, even when you're doing the ascent, of course. And yeah, I wish I could have that. Ooh! Ah! It's okay, it was the squishy guy. It was the squishy guy again, I don't mind him getting hit. Yeah, it has absolutely been a while since I've been this character. And we see what the first item is. Great. I actually forget what some of the controls are for this guy. These guys. Excuse me. They, them. To be technically accurate here. Let's see. Move. Left trigger for your item. Right trigger. And left trigger for yours, okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm prepared. I think. I mean, all I have to do is beat the ascent. It's not that hard, right? Right. I just need a trinket. That's all it really comes down to. Yes! Suck them. Okay, so singleness. First and foremost, before I discuss any scripture, let me say that, as always, I use the NRSV translation when reading scripture. It's what I like. I think it's pretty accurate. I have a few things to read, but not nearly as many as yesterday. The Old Testament doesn't really talk about singleness much at all, but Paul loves to, so, that's great. I mentioned some of this yesterday, but today we're absolutely going more in depth. Okay, there we go. Stab you. I don't like this guy's bouncing lasers, but he didn't get to use them. Oh, who needs this more? Let's see. Probably you for fire rate, right? Don't give range. You gave range. Never mind. Well, if I'm going the alternate route, I'm absolutely not going to make the boss rush. But it's something to consider if somehow, miraculously, I end up going fast enough. It's a dream, okay? And we use that because I forgot to. So the first passage I wanted to mention today, both of these guys lay bombs, right? Les bombs. Very nice. The first passage... Uh-oh. I forgot to use my straw again. But now I did. No! Thank you. Yeah, this is gonna require a lot of concentration today. Oh, I should have... Oh! Done that closer to some of the blue flames. Oh well. It doesn't matter. If I need to restart a few times, that's okay too. And get back closer there, and we straw you again. I can do funky things like that. Walk around corners. Because I have two characters now. Okay. first passage I want to read to you comes from... Oh, these guys now. Okay, sure, whatever. I forget if I can grab both items through Jacob and Esau at the same time. That was the thing, right? Right? First one is 1 Corinthians 7, chapter 7, verse 8, which says, "To the unmarried and the widows I say that it is good for them to remain unmarried as I am. But if they are not practicing self-control, they should marry, for it is better to marry than to be aflame with passion." Passion. I don't want to get hit. Don't hit me. Jacob and Esau definitely don't lack damage, you know, since there's two of them. Even if they're both a little on the light side. Don't do it. Whoa. Yes! Let's go. Who needs damage and range? You do. Alright. And we continue, because that's all I can really do. Next passage is also from 1 Corinthians chapter 7, but verses 32 through 38. This is Paul explaining why he believes that being single is better than being unmarried, or better than being married, not unmarried. This is not a conversation about divorce. I can deal with that. I can... Wait, no, actually, that'll be hard to escape. Maybe I won't deal with that. And get strawed. Who's in here? Oh, yeah. No, this way. Oh, and then, I can just go over here. Duh. Ooh, you need luck, mister. And, you still have slightly more damage, you have lower fire rate. There are two strategies with Jacob and Esau. You either make them different or you make them the same. and sometimes, well, my strategy has changed with them, actually. It just depends on what items are available. Sometimes I go for different, sometimes I go for the same, but I don't want them being in a weird in-between state, if that makes sense. That probably doesn't make sense. It makes sense to me, and that's what matters. No offense. So, 1 Corinthians 7, 32 through 38 reads, "I want you to be free from anxieties. The unmarried man is anxious about the affairs of the... I skipped a line there. The unmarried man is anxious about the affairs of the Lord, how to please the Lord. But the married man is anxious about the affairs of the world, how to please his wife. And his interests are divided. And the unmarried woman and the virgin are anxious about the affairs of the Lord, so that they may be holy in body and spirit. But the married woman is anxious about the affairs of the world, how to please her husband. I say this for your own benefit, not to put any restraint upon you, but to promote good order and unhindered devotion to the Lord. If anyone thinks that he is behaving indecently towards his fiancée, if his passions are strong, and so it has to be, let him marry as he wishes. It is no sin. Let them marry. But if someone stands firm in his resolve, being under no necessity, but having his own desire under control, and has determined in his own mind to keep her as his fiancée, he will do well. So then he who marries his fiancée does well, and he who refrains from marriage will do better." So that's a bit of a complicated passage right there. You aren't gonna give me... No, you aren't. Thought I'd check. And it doesn't actually matter which one of you has this, but I'm gonna give it to Esau, personally. Ooh. Oh, don't spit on me. Well, they didn't. I gotta give them that much. So first of all, Paul, again, saying that it's better to be unmarried so that you can spend more time with God. Because, you know, from a Christian perspective, that does matter. That is what should matter. And that if you have a wife, you have more worldly obligations. Or rather, ladies, if you have a husband, you have more worldly obligations. Oh, that was disappointing. I was hoping for more money from that. Ooh. Anyone else in this room? Oh, that's a lot of bombs. But second, what is with that whole bit about, uh-oh. Let's do that. Oh, good, good. And, of course, we go in here. Because I am greedy. What was the whole passage about, the fiancé stuff? Ooh, hold on. Oh, okay, okay. Can I get my straw? No. Range. You now. What? I thought... Oh. I gave it to the wrong guy. Oops. Oh well. Basically, what's going on in that passage, and yes, I did pause just to look it up to confirm, because I got momentarily confused about the meaning, because, you know, I'm doing a lot of thinking on the fly here, please be kind to me. I don't want to go back and forth so many times to keep having the Holy Mantle effect. I'll just use this here and get away from me. Get away from me. Thank you. So, there are a few things Paul is considering here. He is talking to men that are currently engaged. Chaos. Yikes. I will go over here. All the way over. And boop. Pandora? But no, not Pandora's box. The box of friends. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh, there's a little animation there that shows that it's coming into focus. That's nice. So Paul is speaking to men who are engaged. He is not speaking to women, perhaps because of the culture. Even if they are Christians, they are still living in a Hellenistic culture where, you know, the husbands have all the authority. And now I will go back for that damage shield and flight, more importantly, because flight actually helps me avoid damage in that fight. So, what is he saying when he says, if anyone thinks that he is behaving indecently towards his fiancée, if his passions are strong, and so it has to be, let him marry as he wishes, it is no sin. So, first, Paul says that, again, it's similar to what he said earlier, that if you got a lot of lust, that's kind of his whole idea for why people should be married in the first place, is if they can't control themselves. So, it feels weird in a modern context to look at that passage. Get away. You. And, yeah. Did I do it again? I did it again! The wrong brother. I think the issue is when they're ghosts, that I can't clearly differentiate them. Yeah. Oh, well. That penny is rip. So that, again, weird in a modern context to be like, if the soon-to-be groom can't control his lusts, then yeah, it's okay to be married. Because, again, in Paul's perspective, the point of marriage is to control lust, you know? But then he says... get over here. Then he says, but if someone stands firm in his resolve, being under no necessity, but having his own desire under control, and has determined in his own mind to keep her as his fiancée, he will do that. So then he who marries his fiancée does well, and he who refrains from marriage will do better. So I'm forgetting, maybe I missed a little context that I should have included from before this passage. And yeah, sure, I'll use you to get that guy. But I believe somewhere Paul talks about get triple shot. Well, he doesn't say that exactly. Not in those terms. But Paul mentions something about not wanting to break off an engagement that has already existed. So, hold on, collecting my thoughts. There we go. And let's go see who's in here. Yeah, I'll take the compass. Okay, I'm glad I did. Hi. I will check out your wares. That's a trinket. That's a trinket. We're good on trinkets. And I have no idea how much health I actually have. I'm gonna go back up and get some. So I believe, from what I recall, Paul is saying that if you are engaged, then if you think that it would be embarrassing or make your fiancé look bad if you were to break off the engagement with her early, then it's better to marry all the same. Because he's introduced this idea that staying single is better, right? All right. And that comes with a black heart, right? So I want you to have it. So he's just introduced this idea that being celibate is ideal, to spend more time, you know, with the Lord. And got to use that again. So he's worried that everyone who has a fiancé is just gonna immediately break it off in order to follow his commandment. So he's saying that no, that's not necessary, which is a little funny. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Stay away. Why did it have to be Curse of the Unknown? Oh, I got health. Oh, no. Good, good, good. Less good, but I'll accept it. Ah, I forgot the box of friends again. Darn you. Okay, that's him. Get back here. Get back here. Oh, this guy. What's he doing? What's he doing? I'm gonna have to use regular bombs at this rate. Dude. Get back here. This is comical. Finally. Okay. I have never heard that far into the song before, at least not in a long time. Let's see. Yeah, you, bud. You could use it. Finally, I gave it to the right brother. The Wright brothers. Now, there's one more passage I wanted to read. Again, not too much today, and yeah, I figured you were low on health, but wow. Oh, cool, thanks. I'll just not, if that's cool. Oh, Curse of the Maze, how goes it? I'm back, baby. Oh, not this room. No, not this room. Not this room. No! Well, I'm alive, and that's what matters. And I will absolutely come back for that. So the final passage I wanted to read is Mark, chapter 12, verses 18 through 26. This is the passage that introduces the idea that, hi. Son, huh? It's not great. But, I'll take it. Ow! Uh-oh. I don't like this room. Am I gonna die here? I might. I sure did. Well, I said there'd be a few restarts. That was not a good planetarium item for me, so I'm okay with that. Disappointed, but okay. Also, that was a very unfortunate room. Just by itself. Ooh, that's okay. Hit the squishy one. Hit the one with no soul heart, please. So, Mark, chapter 12. I'll put that on you. I might be able to make use of that. It might be kind of funny. Oh, let's use you wisely. Yeah, that's pretty good. No, that's the wrong brother. So in Mark chapter 12, yikes, I looked away. The wrong moment. But I still avoided it. In chapter 12, 18 through 26, we have some Sadducees who say there is no resurrection, came to him and asked him a question, him being Jesus here, saying, "Teacher, Moses wrote for us that if a man's brother dies, leaving a wife but no child, the man shall marry the widow and raise up the child for his brother. There were 7 brothers. The first married, and when he died, left no children. And the second married, and married the widow and died, leaving no children, and the third likewise. None of the 7 left children. Last of all, the woman herself died. In the resurrection, when they rise, whose wife will she be? For all 7 have married her." Jesus said to them, "Is not this the reason that you are wrong, that you know neither the scriptures nor the power of God? For when people rise from the dead, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are like the angels in heaven. And as for the dead being raised, have you not read in the book of Moses, in the story about the bush, how God said to him, 'I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob'? He is God not of the dead, but of the living. You are quite wrong." So there's a bit to unwrap there, and not just insofar as how it relates to a discussion about singleness. That would have been nice earlier. I forget, I can't shoot tears while stationary with the Tanuki, can I? Yeah, it ain't giving it to me. Oh well. Let's go to the shop. So, the Sadducees are the class of people that are, well, they're kind of Roman sympathizers, sort of, but they're also generally in charge of like some of the courts. They are not the Pharisees, and in particular, Sadducees do not believe in the resurrection, so they're posing Jesus this logical paradox in order to try and trip him up and prove to themselves, at least, that the whole concept of a bodily resurrection is ludicrous. So they pose him this question that is focused on Levirate marriages, as was mentioned last time, actually, which is pretty cool to see. Where, you know, the expectation in this culture is that if a woman is widowed, she will marry the brother of her husband in order to have children, because in the ancient world, before insurance and before like stable jobs and careers and stuff, if you were a woman, the way to have insurance is to have kids, effectively. Oh, okay. Maybe that's a bit of a crude, oh, I want to keep that, if possible. Maybe that's a bit crude, but it's true. Actually, I want to give that to you, and I'll take you. So, the Sadducees ask Jesus this question where, again, there are 7 different husbands and 1 wife, and it keeps happening again and again and again. And so they ask, okay, in this resurrection, whose wife will she be of the 7 men? And Jesus says, in the resurrection, there is no such thing as marriage. People will be like the angels in heaven, whatever that means. He doesn't really clarify, but there's room to speculate. And yeah, let's go. If I could keep getting boogers on him. Oh, I saw that. I saw that possibility. I was afraid of it. Would you stop doing... Okay, he stopped doing the same move at least. Dross. Great. And you. And is it something good? Not really. So I'm fine leaving it here, actually. Not you. No. No. I want the one with higher damage. You. Continue. So what does it mean to be like the angels in heaven? Well, again, lots of speculation about it. Some of it's pretty good, I gotta say. I think it's pretty convincing. That it means that in heaven, there's no I don't want to have only 1 heart. I just got these hearts. But I can't pass up the opportunity, let's be real. And in fact... Whew, that was close. Synth oil, that's what I want to see. And I'm gonna give it to you again. Yeah, that's okay, because I have 9 lives now. Ooh, okay. So being like the angels in heaven suggests that, again, the institution of marriage simply does not exist in heaven. And the argument is something like this. Jesus talks about how in heaven, Christ is going to marry the church. And the idea is, that's okay. I got what I needed. Uh-oh. Oh, it's an empty room. Okay. Let's go in here. So, with Christ marrying the church, there is no reason for human marriages, because the institution of marriage no longer needs to exist. It exists so that basically sex will be sanctified. It will be made holy. It's not wrong to have sex if it's within the covenant of marriage. That is something I hope everyone probably pretty well understood, even before this topic, that sex outside of marriage in Christianity is pretty wrong. I gave it to the wrong one again. Whatever. I'm fine with this choice. Yeah, it's fine. But that marriage is sanctified, it is made holy, it is acceptable, it is not sinful if it is within marriage, within this covenant that two people are joined to be made one flesh. All that good stuff. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, don't. Yes. Okay. You need more range. And I'm fine with range, because a range of 5 is like nothing. It really needed to be higher. I know I could have re-rolled it. I'm gonna go in here just on the off chance I get another heart drop. Not heart, bomb drop. I need bombs. Yay! Could I re-roll that room and get an item? I don't remember. I feel like that might have been a thing at some point. I sure feel naked not having any health at all. Oh, what hit me? Who hit me? Did I walk into some slop? I may have. Don't do it. Ooh. Okay. Don't like this room. Ah, great. Okay, good. Good. So, those are more or less all the passages I wanted to talk about with singleness, but there is certainly more to say. Also, I'm not even sure I finished my last thought, that marriage isn't needed in heaven because everyone is holy. There's no need for the institution that sanctifies marriage anymore, which does lead to some curious implications, because again, a lot of scholars believe there will be, sex in heaven, possibly children as well, like having children. So, the thought of doing that outside of marriage is weird from a Christian perspective. Yes. What? He knocked it away? I don't want to have to deal with your phase. Aw, man. Come on. Okay. Yes! I don't like that at all. So... That's the wrong button. Uh-oh. In fact, while I'm here, let me do that. Good. Which button is it? You. Sure, I guess. And we continue. So now let me just talk about the importance of singleness in general. We're all single. We're all born single, of course. That shouldn't come as a surprise to you. If it does, I'm furious. So, coming to terms with our own singleness is a part of everyone's life. Not just yours. Not just mine. Although I've certainly struggled with it. Oh. So, you gotta learn to love yourself, you know? You gotta learn to understand yourself and be comfortable by yourself. Generally, you want to do that before you find a partner, because, you know, there is a lot of danger to putting too much stress on things working out well. You know? I personally have found that out the hard way. Even though I knew it, I still walked face first into it. Oh, he's dead. But that's just kind of who I am at times. Kind of naive and stubborn, and sometimes I do things the hard way because even though I know better, it's what I feel like is right or should happen. You know? So, wherever you are, I hope that this Valentine's season is kind to you, and that you're kind to yourself as well. Now, I'll talk about the history of Valentine's Day another day, of course. That will come on Valentine's Day. Surprise, surprise. But, for the moment, I'll just leave it at, I understand that it is mostly more of a, commercial holiday than, oh. Okay. I understand that it's more of a commercial holiday, capitalist holiday, whatever you want to call it, than a real holiday. I mean, it's not even a holiday, right? And that typically, you know, women tend to love it, generally, not always, but it's a trend. And men, maybe not so much. Maybe you don't care so much about flowers and chocolate, but that, you know, if the woman does, then you do too. Kind of. Alright. That's a trinket I can get rid of. And I have the keys. Oh, also, I see that back there. Oh. I only have one bomb. So let me clear the chest out. There we go. And, hopefully that'll reach. Yes! I'll give it to you. And leave like that. I hope I made the right decision. And now watch. As I do both at the same time. Perfect. Extra perfect. Alright. Blouse time. Of course it's Gideon. I don't like this boss. I don't hate the boss either. I just don't like it. Although it is certainly unique. I gotta give it that much. Don't do it. Don't do it, Gideon. Ooh. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. We're doing good. I tagged him with a booger, I think. So yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Get close together again. Now maybe this goes without saying, but Jacob and Esau, this character, these characters, these joint characters, are one of the hardest in the game, despite not being a tainted character. So I'm definitely feeling the pressure to do well, which is also why it worked out that talking about singleness didn't require too much either. I mean, it certainly required some. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Whoa, okay. Don't. Okay, okay. Huh. Don't do it. Not spiders. Not spiders. Not flaming spiders. That's even worse. Ooh, didn't even get the stupid devil deal. Whatever. Who needs this more? Actually, that's not even a question. You need it more. I'm doing strategy B here. I'm gonna soup up Esau as much as possible because he has higher damage. And also, I forgot to leave the trinket in there. Oh well. He has higher damage and has the nose goblin, which is not luck dependent. So, it just makes more sense to give him more tier rate, more chances for that to activate. Anyway, you want to hear... You want to hear about singleness? Because I got some stories for you, my friend, my dear listener, my viewer. I want you to know, first and foremost, that if you have struggled with singleness, then you are not alone, because I have a lot. A lot more than most people, in fact. I've hurt myself pretty badly in the past, and I've been hurt pretty badly in the past by other people. Generally, I've been hurt by, just my own expectations, really. Oh. But, I've also been hurt by some pretty insane coincidences and circumstance before. And to top it all off, I've been intentionally hurt, too. So that's fun, isn't it? But I'm doing well right now in life. I see what to do with this room. This is interesting. This is a new room to me. This is a new room to me. No! There we are. Okay, who wants it? You want it. That's who. What? Oh! I don't like how that worked out. Also, get out here. Ooh. Yeah, you are still alive. Oh, cool. So, I am not a person who's considered particularly attractive, even by my own mother. Sad as that is to say, it is unfortunately true. And not her mother either. But this is not meant to be a sob story. This is not meant to be me whining or complaining. This is, again, I've had a big debate in my own mind this entire series over how much depth I wanted to go into with certain stories of my own life, because I do have some pretty interesting stories to tell. Some pretty incredible things that have happened to me. But, first of all, I don't want to dox myself, right? But second of all, this isn't meant to be a therapy session, You, dear viewer, are here graciously because you have clicked on the video to learn about singleness. And I can teach you some stories about it, really. In addition to what the Bible said, and how important it is, and how, yes, from a Christian perspective, singleness is necessary in order to, or is best in order to spend more time with the Lord, and all that good stuff. No. My soul hearts. There we are. So, I want to share these stories. Oh, I'm probably gonna get hit, maybe even die, aren't I? But the knife is really useful. I forget just how awkward this is with, two characters. I want to mention some of these things about myself in the off chance that anyone can relate. That is my ultimate goal here. So, again, I am not a particularly attractive person. Unfortunately. I wish I was. But I'm not. And you know, that's unfair, which is true. That's a very unfair part of life, is just how attractive you are or aren't. But can't do much about it. It is what it is, you know? Why complain? Why stay bitter? And why be so dissatisfied with some of the many other gifts I have been given in life, if not that? But in addition to not being physically attractive, I'm not the most confident. There we are. I mean, I am interested in that card, but oh well. I mean, I know what the card is. It's the Hanged Man. Oh, I should... Uh-huh. And then... Whoop. Okay, not too shabby. Wish I had more health. Don't go in there. Don't be tricked. Okay, hopefully this is someone easy. Oh, hey, bud. Die, 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 die. Yes! Yeah! And no devil deal. I really wanted one. And I'm gonna keep stacking damage on you. Hope you don't mind. And we go... let me leave this now, finally, now that I remembered. I'll even take you. And we continue. So yeah, I've been through some all sorts of stuff, you know. But it's important to, first of all, in the modern day and age, not blame women. You know, not be an incel. Even if I have been, at times, intentionally hurt by friends and by people I don't consider friends, not anymore, that I don't extend that idea to, you know, some egregious end where I'm blaming all women everywhere for something that one person did to me, one or two people, you know? Oh. Yes! That's good. Okay, there we are. Is there a secret? No, absolutely not. Now, I won't go into depth about the time I was intentionally hurt, because that is a real can of worms there. Uh-oh. That's... I'll go back for that later. But I will talk about a lot of the other occasions, because, again, I want to show that if you have experienced something like this, then you aren't alone. And, let's see, I have the High Priestess. Don't do it. Okay, good. So, one way in which I was hurt in the past, box of friends. Take it you, I guess. We'll do this. We'll do that. And I found out last time, or a few times ago, that when you take that item, I forget what it's called, even though I just looked at it, that it forces one item in the shop to go on sale. The Emperor. Which is it? Nope, not that. Rune Shard. And it did nothing discernible. Cool. And I take you. And we go. And I want to find the skull with the cross on it. But it ain't appeared yet. So, One time I was hurt by, well, other people, but not intentionally, so I'm a goofy guy. I don't think that actually comes across well at all through these videos. Yay! What is it? Oh. Again? Well, Esau's looking good now, I guess. So because I am a goofy guy, and kind of nerdy, I have made plenty of jokes about my own, loser status. And that's, totally on me. But for whatever reason, a lot of women are pretty comfortable joining in on my self-deprecating humor. And I can't say, sure. I can't say I hate it. I do laugh a lot of the time, but it also invites this sort of atmosphere where anything that a woman says about me is okay, when it's sometimes not. Yeah. I'll take you. Oh. My money! And sure. And I will also go take this. That works. So, it has happened to me a few times that some Somali friends of mine, nothing against them, they're still wonderful people and all that, but that they've joked on their own accord entirely about things like how I am going to die alone. And it's like, I feel like that crosses a line for me. But, it's difficult to speak up in that sort of situation because it's just kind of turned into the norm, I have trouble advocating for myself for stuff like that. And so it's like, again, that has seriously been joked about me at my expense even when I've not joked about myself in a similar way, only because, again, I've sort of created this atmosphere where it's okay to do so, and I've never really gone against it or said it's not. I need to kill you. And I will do that. Yay! That's another one checked off. And actually, that's pretty good. I didn't find the cursed room, did I? Or did I? I don't remember now. I do want to give health to that guy, but that really isn't smart, let's be real. So, yeah. It is what it is. There were times in my past where I felt real butthurt about some of the words that some women I know joke about me with, but in the end, I know for a fact that they're still wonderful people, they're still good friends, they don't mean it, and if I would have gone back and told them, hey, I don't think that's really appropriate, then they would have absolutely listened to me. But it's all in the past now, and I don't, just because of the way my life worked out, I don't really keep up with them. So, it is what it is, Again, I'm really... I do kind of have the backstory of an incel. Which is weird to say, but it is kind of true. Kind of. Not that I am one. And actually, I want to do this the other way around. If you're exact with this, I'm pretty sure you can... Get the heart out of here. Pretty sure you can do this. It's been a while since I've done it, so let's see. Yeah! And you again, huh? I am tempted Only because, you know, I have all these extra lives and everything. But I'm not, nah, it's not worth it. Let's get out of here. And was there anything else? I don't think so. So we continue. But anyway, yeah, I know I just talked about how that sort of self-deprecating humor was bad for me in some contexts because some people take it too far, but I'm comfortable talking about myself in this way right now. I don't mind at this point. Not that I think of myself as a loser, necessarily, anymore. I've sort of stopped, you know, going that far with my self-deprecation. But I've learned to respect and love myself a bit more recently, within the past few years. And, just not sort of, like, I still joke around with women a lot about some self-deprecating humor, but I don't let it get as far as it was, you know? Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, thanks. And again. No soul hearts. Die, die. Yay! And that's why it's worth getting the knife. Anyway, yeah, I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo with some unfortunate past traumas. Uh-oh. And let me use you because I'm scared. Stop it. Okay, that's one. Yeah, okay. And, you know, maybe there's a reason why I'm making a series as strange as this one. Maybe someone will find this series one day in the far future and be, I don't know, surprised by it, intrigued by it. Maybe it'll give them some sort of window into life in this age. I don't think it really will, but maybe it could. Who knows? Oh, not you. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's what happened. And I missed. But I didn't miss? I'm confused. Oh yeah, I bought the dream catcher, didn't I? Forgot about that. Well, it's not like it's not like there's a devil deal in this floor. Don't. Oop. Let's see. Oh, I would like that. Where's the shop as well? Not here. Oops. Thankfully, I have Venus, which is doing some work here. Oh. That's fine. That's fine. I care less about Jacob's health than Esau's. Ah, well, there's the boss. And let's get you going, too. Let's see. In the past, I've absolutely hurt myself by, hurt myself like what's the term? Metaphorically. I've done so by placing way too much of an emphasis on certain women and hoping that things will work out, and, you know, if they could care about me, then everything would be fine. I've had that sort of desperation before, as, strange or as gross as that may seem to people, which is understandable, but hey, if I was in middle school at the time, then honestly, that's just kind of normal. That's just kind of par for the course for a lot of men, a lot of boys in middle school. Sure. I'll take you, I guess. And you, and you. The chariot. And you. Because why not? And you, too. And I'll use that. And get another charge! Wow! Isn't that convenient? Yeah, there's a heart back up there, but I don't care. Now it's time to finally get strong. I'm not sure I'll win, but I don't need to, because again, my goal is not victory. My goal is unlocking Tainted Jacob. No, please. Okay, it's very good that both of me teleport over. Oh, thank you, buddy. Okay, good. I will accept both of these, thank you. And trade you out, too. I think that's good. I think that's pretty good, don't you? Anyway, learn to love yourself. Learn to appreciate other people. Real shocking things I'm saying. Where? Oh. Real controversial opinions here on this channel. Oh, nice. I want you to get spun, please. And appreciate the time that you have while you are single. Ooh, that's not worthwhile, but it would have been nice to have a lot earlier in the run. No, my one tooth! No! So, the Bible talks about celibacy, and the way that the modern Protestant church really describes it and interacts with celibacy is that some rare people, yeah, I'll give it to you. I just need to remember not to accidentally use it. That some rare people just, won't even feel called to get married, and this is unfortunate. I want both. I need to be just the right distance. Ooh. Yeah! Now both of me have piercing. So, yeah, again, some rare people feel a sort of calling to be celibates, that they're not interested in sex. Maybe that's just the church's understanding of asexuality. Maybe. The Hanged Man is useless. And I'll give it to you since Esau will keep accumulating half soul hearts with every floor. Cool. But that everyone else, you know, if you've ever basically felt attraction to someone, then you are in the dating pool at some point in your life. You're interested in getting married. Of course, you might feel super bummed out at times. You may feel like it's not going to work out. And to be honest, I'm not a huge optimist myself. I'm not sure I really believe in the one or anything like that, sad as it is to say. Maybe it's just because I've been through some harsh experiences. I would kind of like chocolate milk, but I don't... Wait a minute. Yes, I do. Both of these are great items. What am I talking about? I want both of these, absolutely. I've just remembered how useful iTeleport is on the Ascent. Because this takes me to Angel Rooms and Devil Deal, doesn't it? Ow. Who hurt? Ooh. Ew, yuck. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. No! That was so much health. That's what I wanted. I wanted chocolate milk so that I could get giant booger tears that do way more damage. All I need to do... Oh, actually, here's a good opportunity for soul hearts. Didn't work out. I just need to finish exploring the entire floor. Ow. You. Infested, that's fine. And then, watch the magic. The knife. Ooh. 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 What I will do is... Oh. I have the chariot! Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew he was a goner. The knife really isn't gonna help me. I really don't see it helping me. And the bloody trail... Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll just save it till next floor. Oh well. Up we go. Oh. Oh, you're my friend. Good. I like friends. Okay, come on, dude. Come on. Yes, that is... Oh. Stop hitting him. I don't want to lose all my heart containers. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Tears down. This is risky. Okay. This is gonna get crazy. I am in danger of dying almost at any moment. Isn't that lovely? Oh, thank you. Yes. More. I need to finish exploring every single empty room in order to teleport into the angel or devil room. Devil deal room. And more soul heart time. Nada? Ah, nuts. There we are. Nothing else? We go. Oh, yes! And that goes with you, my friend. Hey! I'll take that after the fight. Ooh. Okay. Bye, music. Let's see, I was talking about the church and celibacy last. So yeah, there are some people that are sort of called from a young age that, again, they're basically asexual and or aromantic, so they're not really interested in it, and that's sort of their calling. And then everyone else... I have a second one. I didn't expect to have a second one. Everyone else is in the dating pool. So again, I personally, I have a more pragmatic view of finding the one, insofar as I'm not convinced myself that there is such a thing as, the one, but rather that there certainly is a spectrum of compatibility that you have with another person, and you want to find someone good, and that's all it is. It can still be plenty romantic. It doesn't need to be overwhelmingly romantic, like that you're complete soulmates or anything, you know? In my opinion, Oh yeah, I didn't even fully consider why pairing Brimstone with Esau was a good idea, but I'm real glad I did. That was the right move. I may actually win after all. We'll see. Ah! Okay. Get over there and get over here. Oh, whoa, whoa, he bouncing. He bouncing. Okay. Die already. It is difficult with this much on the screen to figure out where Jacob and Esau are and whether they're both actually aligned with the enemy. Like, geometrically aligned with the enemy, of course. And zoop. Oh. No thanks. I'm not super interested in that. Nice! And we blow you up. Ah! No! Oh well. It might be worth it. Why did he gain... Oh, I have an extra head! Oh, only one shoots? That's a shame. I was wondering why I gained damage and fire rate. That was weird. Basement 1. Okay, time to use one of my cracked keys, at least. Will I be able to find the ultra secret room? Probably not. What? A man can dream. And I am a man, and sometimes I even dream. Let's see. You know, while I'm grasping around for topics still, I should say that, of course, I've sort of danced a bit around homosexuality in the Bible. That's not a topic I've talked about yet. I will one day. Because even though it is a fairly straightforward topic, there's still, you know, it's a topic that does matter to people. And according to the Bible, you know, spoil it a little bit, I guess, before I actually make an episode on it. It's pretty unequivocal that the Bible says that it's wrong. And in the context of marriage, I totally get how that is completely unfair. That, you know, I said that everyone else, if you aren't celibate, then you're in the dating pool, but yet that doesn't apply to people that are gay, people who are lesbians, in Christianity at least. And again, that is unfair. That you might be more easily tempted into what is considered a sin than other people. But it's not the only area in life like that. For better or for worse. Huh? Huh? What was that? Let's see. Where could it be? Not there. I'm always bad at this. Could be up there. I'll try up there. Again, I totally get that it's unfair feeling. I guess I didn't get it right. And I totally get it as well if you resent the church because of it. After all, you know, even though I am morbidly single myself, I figured as much. My sexuality kind of does matter to me, you know, being straight, and, you know, liking women, and it feels weird to me that I should enjoy it, but that other people shouldn't. Oh, I forgot to... check out the angel room. Oh, well. But, for better or for worse, this is the way things are. And today is completed. Who has more mom items? You have one. Dad's note I don't think counts. And you have... none. Nunts. I've explored all the rooms, so... I should have put it on Esau. Oh well. Whiff of Balance. Also, Soul Hearts. Hello. I know I'm talking more about, you know, homosexuality in the Bible than I intend to here, but, oh, that gives Soul Hearts. Oh, well, wish I had known that earlier. Oh, very good, very good. But one last thing I will say about it is this, it's not, you know, in Christianity, wow. The belief is that, you know, the Bible is the holy and true word of God. So would you rather read it as it is, or knowingly change its message in order to conform to what people want? You know, it puts everyone really in a difficult situation. And I think I'm doing enough damage. I'm gonna save. Stop it with that attack. I'm gonna save my box of friend charges until next floor, I think. Uh-oh. Ow! Who did that hit specifically? I'm surprised I avoided that one. So, again, if you assume that the Bible really is holy, then you definitely don't want to change its message in order to appease people. That's worse than being intolerant. At least, if you're assuming, again, that Christianity is true, you know? That this is the key to eternal life and heaven and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Not exactly a super, super happy topic, I guess, but it is what it is. And I, for one, believe in Christianity, which also means I believe in not knowingly changing the message. And I don't mean the message as in the translation of the Bible. I mean, like, what it says. Ow. There we are. Okay. Well, they both lost their charges now. Oh yeah, it gives you, once you enter this stage, it gives you health until you have 6 hearts, doesn't it? That's cool. Okay, good. Whew. Sorry about the silence. I really don't want to do this again if I have the ability not to. So, I'm gonna try and focus here. And I've pretty well exhausted the topic at this point, haven't I? Yeah! 3 heads are better than 1. Oh, okay, that's fine. Ooh, okay. I'm impressed I didn't get hit. Whoa, okay. I still didn't get hit? Wow, look at me go. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, that's getting hit all right. Get back here. Get back here. I'm really just relying on my little brimstones here. Oh! I finally get how I got hurt. I finally get it. That one time I got hurt last floor and wasn't sure why, or 2 floors ago or whatever. It was because I had a flaming tear that must have hit one of the stone guys, I think. And, that exploded on my face. Very charming, thank you. Oh, hardest part about this fight with Jacob and Esau is, getting them to stay close together. Okay. I made it. That was the hardest part, to avoid taking damage. Oh! There's a big booger. I wish I had the Siren's trinket. Hey, alright, this is definitely a win. At this rate. Oh yeah. GG, everyone, GG. Yeah! Friend Finder. Not bad, not bad. And there we have it. Let me just double check. I should only be missing 1. Sure enough, just 1 left, and I have so many tainted characters left to unlock, but only 1 more to unlock a challenge. Alright. Well, that'll do it for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something today and had fun, and I hope I'll see you next time. So take care. Oh, and, again, working towards Valentine's Day, tomorrow I will be discussing biblical purpose. What is your purpose in life? Because, you know, if you struggle with Valentine's Day, then maybe you struggle with purpose. So, we'll talk about that. Take care.